Everybody doing well? Today we're going to talk about basically what happened in Australia with the young man that killed 7 people and he attacked the baby also, which I don't understand. A 9-month old baby. The whole situation is very sad. It's very disturbing, actually. It ain't even said it's disturbing to me. You know, who does that? But at the end of the day, we know it's so many different things that's going on in these times, and it's just hurtful to other people and to what I mean. It's to us too in the world. Even to hear about it is just distasteful. You know, but we got to get into it. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about these things because once again, um it's real easy to snap. It's real easy to like, especially the way like everything is so expensive. People getting put out left and right. People is losing families. It's just it's very stressful these time of days. It really is. And we're gonna just pray that these families get some type of healing, all of them, and pray for the little baby that he survived. Because I'm not sure, they didn't say basically if it was a female or a male baby, which was 9 months old, that also got attacked. So they did not say what gender that it was. But let's just pray that the baby survived. The mom was killed during the attack, so yeah, it's just times. These times are hard. We just gotta pray for everyone, you know. But we gonna get into it real quick. Yeah, I mean it's just sad out here to see. It's just a lot going on. That's all I can say. A whole lot going on, and a lot. They said the guy had mental health issues long before the situation have happened. So y'all know the police killed him, shot him down. Well, unalived him. I'm sorry. So yeah, it's just said that it's like you can't even go nowhere these days. You can't go to the mall, can't enjoy yourself. You can't go to the market. I mean, you can go, but just stay prayed up because anything at any given time, something can go wrong and something can happen. And it's said that you have to feel like this when you go out in the world, even at work. Like it's like you're just not safe nowhere, and it's getting bad. It's getting really ridiculous. Yeah, so this video is not made for kids. Put the trigger warning up. Um, so let's get into it. I don't know. It's just sad, but they're gonna break it down for us so that we can see what happened. Allegedly, the guy just went off in the mall and he run around with a knife stabbing people. It said it's gonna have some clips in here that's going to be very disturbing. I'm letting y'all know now, for those people that don't really like violence. So I am putting you on point. So they're gonna break it down and the steps and what happened and how he did it, and but nobody can understand why, because at the end of the day, they shot him dead. So he obviously ain't lived to talk about what was his issue, you know. But yeah, let's get into it.
And we remain a city in shock. The pain and grief is unbearable as we learn more about those we've lost and the agony being. felt by their families and friends.
And we grew up together. Yeah.
Thankfully, back with their families.
Definitely counting our blessings that she's still here and alive and breathing and still with us.
We have a lot to report about the killer, Joel Couchy, a drifter who spiralled in recent years. We have the critical final hours before he unleashed his terror and mass murder. Also, the heroes everyone wants to hear from, who tried to stop him with bollards and chairs. We speak with them exclusively.
We really tried to stop him.
You've saved life.
Well,
what Mum did for her on April 13, 2024. A day the worst of humanity inspired the best of us.
The events of yesterday have shocked the nation.
Ash's baby was stabbed in her pram and Mum chose to thrust her to strangers to protect her rather than protect herself from a maniac.
That is Ash through and through. She did what any mother would have done to protect her child. She was one very, very special lady.
Joel Couchy's knife would kill Ash, 5 others, and wound many more.
We are continuing investigations in relation to him. He's a man, as I said, from Queensland. We believe he came to New South Wales last month. We are and have spoken with his family. We'll continue to do so, and they are cooperating with us.
Couchy has a history of schizophrenia, wearing an Australian Kangaroos rugby league jersey. He embarked on a stabbing frenzy that has sickened Australia.
Sydney has suffered a horrifying and violent attack on innocent people who were doing everybody does on the weekend, that is going shopping.
And we heard everyone, a gun, gun, gun. And it was like a apocalyptic film. Everyone was running.
Just show what he means. The reaction as shoppers were first hearing what was happening because themselves, a man running with a pram, killer himself accosting someone, shoppers fleeing different directions, all with who killed him.
I was behind the police officer when she discharged a firearm, and I have to admit she was amazing. She gave him clear instructions. He went straight. and she shooting this guy to give him CPR. And what she did is she went straight to policing. She moved people away.
That image that we see of her bending over to try and resuscitate a man that she's probably just killed is a compelling hero image.
She's with her family today, which is important, but this state owes her an enormous debt of gratitude.
Amy Scott was not the only hero yesterday. Some armed themselves with chairs, others threw them, and French national Damien Guiraud held off Cauchi with a bollard as he advanced up an escalator.
I see the situation. I don't see the guy. I don't see who he was. I just see someone crazy doing crazy stuff. That's it.
We are not looking for anyone else, and we have no other concerns, and people should not be concerned that there is any ongoing threat.
Cauchi had arrived at Westfield Bondi Junction a couple of hours before the massacre, carrying the backpack from which he would draw the knife. He ate lunch there.
He just looked like confused, you know, just like when taking order is taking like a long and just okay, just order chicken curry just like that.
Shoppers and shop owners were back at Westfield today.
I locked the door. I came in to feel safe, which I let in. Closed the door and just watched everything unravel.
As floral tributes continue to mount, there are those who know they are fortunate to have escaped.
The panic was huge. Like, people were screaming and babies were crying and mums were hysterical as well.
Those at one of 4 Sydney hospitals fortunate to have escaped death but not injury. That includes Yvonne Weinberg, who was released today.
Definitely counting our blessings that she's still here and alive and breathing and still with us.
And there are others haunted by these images as they tried to save the injured and dying. Bondi lifeguard Andrew Reid is among them.
Then we did a little bit more CPR, but she was in a really bad way. I just went around the corner of the escalators and what I saw was just horrific. Like, it was just multiple victims spread out over like 50-metre distances. Just devastating to think that someone could do something like that to anybody, let alone a baby.
In the immediate aftermath of this atrocity, the possibility of terrorism for police was compelling, not only because of the random nature of the attacks, but also specifically because of where it was. A Jewish enclave against the backdrop of conflict in the Middle East. It wasn't terrorism, though, and at least one of the victims is Muslim.
Faraz Tahir fled Pakistan as a refugee, dying as he protected citizens in his adopted country. Dawn Singleton was raised not far from where she died.
Being that I've ever met. Like, she's so sweet, so humble, so down to earth.
Of 11 patients transported to hospital, 10 were women. Most of the dead were women. So was that an ideology, or were they just softer targets?
I can say that the man has never been arrested by police in Queensland, nor has he been charged with any criminal offence.
Cauchi was diagnosed with schizophrenia aged 17. He was raised in Toowoomba.
He sort of kept to himself. He was quiet. He didn't mix a lot with other children, I don't think.
His family is in shock.
They have sent a message to the New South Wales Police Force with respect to support of the police officer who has killed their son and expressing their concerns for her welfare.
Cauchi and his belongings were kept at a storage facility. A male escort with no criminal history who gains infamy now as one of Australia's worst mass murderers.
People going about their Saturday afternoon shopping should be safe, shouldn't be at risk. And for people who were forced to be locked in shops, people who ran from danger, people who confronted that danger, ordinary Australians putting themselves in harm's way in order to help their fellow citizens. That bravery was extraordinary.
We have our team standing by in key locations across our city and overseas with the very latest details. First to Robert Ovadia. Rob, this mall has become a focal point for a grieving community.
Yes, Mark, absolutely. And the floral tribute will continue to grow and grow over the next couple of days, keeping in mind it is Sunday evening. We've seen plenty of people here today, but businesses will open and there will be plenty of people around tomorrow and attracting customers and people who just want to be a part of that in that terribly emotional way. Tonight here at the scene, there are clearly those who knew knew some of the victims or knew some of those who have been caught up in this. They're quite emotional. There are others who are just here to pay their respects. And tonight, as we go to air, just a couple of minutes ago, it began a tribute from sections of the Muslim community, not only to the Pakistani refugee who was killed in this horrific act, but for all the victims here yesterday.
Robert Ovadia, thank you. Paramedics, surgeons and nurses have performed brilliantly across the city, operating on 12 stabbing victims, among them a 9-month-old infant. Chris Marr is outside the Children's Hospital at Randwick. Chris, how is the baby girl doing tonight?
At Wilkes, we know you're capable of more, and we know you'll achieve it.
We'll emphasize the academic expertise, dedicated mentoring, and
Mark, after hours of surgery, her family says she is doing well. She's listed as critical but stable. Now, with 5 discharged, there are now 7 victims still being treated in 5 hospitals across Sydney tonight. 2 females remain in a critical condition. Another is listed as serious, as families and friends of those who have died are left to confront shock and devastation.
They're the faces of a nation's grief. The tragic victims of an unspeakable rampage. 38-year-old osteopath, Dr. Ashley Good.
She was just such a beautiful soul. Just breaks my heart to think that she was in her prime of her life.
Died protecting her 9-month-old daughter. Friends say she wouldn't have hesitated.
Not at all. That is Ash through and through. It's what any mother would do.
Bondi lifeguard Andrew Reid was in the shopping centre during the attacks, tried to help badly wounded victims. He knew Ashley Good well from local running groups.
She just wanted to be a mum. That's all she just wanted to be a mum, and she finally got given that opportunity, and now it's been taken away from her.
Ashley herself recently posted about being a mother. It's the most incredible, amazing, fun, wonderful and challenging thing. Yesterday, she stood up to the most violent of threats.
Ash showed what kind of hero she was. I can't even imagine what it was like for her in those moments.
From Ashley Good's family, today we are reeling from the terrible loss of Ashley, a beautiful mother, daughter, sister, partner, friend, all-round outstanding human, and so much more. The daughter of former North Melbourne great Kerry Good.
He kicks us, they've won the game.
Today, in honour of Ashley, the Kangaroos wore black armbands against Geelong.
Ashley, a beautiful little girl. So not going to have a mum, you know. It's like breaks our hearts.
Ashley's partner, Daniel, now by the side of their injured baby daughter in hospital. In South Australia, his family is well known to its premier.
You know, coached them in cricket. I know their parents, and it is incomprehensible that such a beautiful family has been so aggressively affected.
So has the family of 25-year-old e-commerce assistant Dawn Singleton, the eldest daughter of businessman John Singleton.
She was just the most perfect human being that I've ever met. Like, she's so sweet, so humble, so down to earth.
She died just a few months from being married to her police officer fiancé. One friend saying, "Dawn, I should be writing your wedding speech. Instead, I sit here sobbing. This year, you were meant to get married to the love of your life. I'm so broken and can't believe this is reality."
I can't fathom it. I just can't.
Also killed, architect and mother of 2, Jade Young, a member of the Bronte Surf Club. A spokesperson said the impact of this senseless and tragic event will affect us in different ways over time. 31-year-old security guard Faraz Tahir, a refugee from Pakistan. Yesterday was his first day shift at Bondi Junction.
Taking care of the poor and needy people. I have seen, that he was a very nice person, actually.
So much sadness.
Whether you know the individuals who've been killed or not, you're grieving today.
Chris Marr, 7 News.
And a short time ago, we heard from the family of the killer, Joel Couchy. Let's go live to Annie Puller at Waverley Police Station now. Annie, what have they had to say?
Joel Couchy's parents released a statement saying they have no issues with the police officer who shot their son to protect others. They go on to say, "We are absolutely devastated. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families and friends of the victims. Joel's actions were truly horrific, and we are still trying to comprehend what has happened." They are in close contact with New South Wales and Queensland police as officers in both states work to determine what motivated the 40-year-old to commit such a senseless act.
He's the crazed killer who ordered a curry hours before embarking on a stabbing rampage.
I just feeling lucky because he didn't do anything in the restaurant, you know.
Rogate served Joel Couchy twice yesterday inside Bondi Junction's Saigon Noodle. The 40-year-old strolled in just after 10 a.m, sporting a backpack and a rugby jersey. He tried to order but didn't have enough money, walking out the door, only to return 2 hours later for a sit-down meal.
When taking order, it's taking like a long and just, okay, I'll just order chicken curry, just like that.
Couchy was there for less than 15 minutes before security video captured him stumbling down Oxford Street and falling over just before 1 p.m. 3 hours later, he was attacking people at random.
Oh, shocked. When I heard his name this morning, I couldn't believe it.
At his family's home in Toowoomba, Queensland, neighbours are in disbelief.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know why.
They say he suffered from schizophrenia and had a strained relationship with his parents.
I think it was a couple of months ago. He came, he was knocking on the door, and I don't know whether they weren't home but no one answered.
7 News has been told Couchy developed a fixation with weapons and posted this scathing review online after getting his knives sharpened in Brisbane. I put the knives in of the need to be sure that the cutting edge was the correct type, and he has left me with 2 essentially wrecked knives.
He said here was his day-to-day knives, which I thought was a bit of a strange thing to say.
One was a large hunting knife.
He was very, very stale, I suppose, very, very blank, no real expression on his face.
School friends say he was prone to random outbursts of anger, no criminal record, but he was active on social media, posting images of himself to several community groups, including this escort site in Sydney, describing himself as an athletic, good-looking guy.
I can say this gentleman has been itinerant over the last few years.
His parents saw this frantic video on the television last night and contacted police saying it was their son.
Their first thoughts for us were to express their concerns regarding the family and victims of these crimes, and in particular their thoughts around the police officer who had to bravely act in such a manner.
The 40-year-old had been living in Sydney for less than a month and was living rough between his car and a small storage shed which he rented out in March. Seven News understands police searched this Kennards facility in Waterloo last night and are now working to backtrack every possible movement. Locals in Bondi claim he was at the Westfield the day before yesterday's devastating attack.
He definitely got what he deserved. The fact that he's just gone around, killed people in the back, stabbed in the back, had a little baby as well, it's pretty low act.
Annie Puller, 7 News.
As we've heard, the shock from the Westfield tragedy has been felt around the nation and around the world. Deepest, though, here at Bondi Junction. Taylor Aiken joins me now. Taylor, planning's underway for official public acknowledgement of the many victims.
Brooklyn's just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local
Yes, Mark, the sails of the Opera House will be lit up tomorrow night with a black ribbon to pay tribute to those killed and injured in this senseless attack. And tomorrow from sunrise, flags right across the country will be flown at half-mast, including on the Sydney Harbour Bridge and at Parliament. A chance for the country to come together and reflect on a tragedy that has shocked us all. United in grief. A city rallies together in silence. Bouquet after bouquet laid by young and old. Hundreds paying tribute to strangers, people they've never met, but will now never forget.
I wanted to show some sympathy for the
the disaster that's occurred.
We've just been so touched by what's happened.
The Prime Minister and Premier joining mourners add to a growing outpouring of sympathy and sadness.
Seeing this happening in a place that we work in and socialise in and we live in is not right.
The Premier returning from leave in Japan to lead a state that's been left in deep shock.
Many in the community will feel real anger. We'll have to process that grief in the days ahead, but it's very important to say that New South Wales will bounce back.
Westfield, the heart of the eastern suburbs, a community left shattered by violence at their local shops.
You'd be pretty hard-pressed to not know someone who wasn't impacted.
Tributes both elaborate and simple. This at the Children's Hospital in Randwick, where Ashley Good's baby is being treated. Be strong, the world is with you. At Sunday Mass at St Mary's Cathedral.
At a time of universal grief and horror at the multiple murders,
a congregation in the thousands leading prayers for the victims.
I think it really shocked the whole city of Sydney.
Like, devastated, absolutely devastated.
The NRL Roosters Bondi locals also in mourning.
It's horrible, such a horrible thing. It's so sad. Any families involved, yeah, feel so sorry for them.
While at today's Tigers-Dragons match, a moment of silence. A community's growing shock and grief tonight spreading across the country and the world. Taylor Aiken, 7 News.
With me now is Ryan Bramble, one of the men who helped that female police officer chase down the attacker. Ryan, thanks for your time.
No worries.
What did you see? What part did you play?
I was in Zara shopping with a few mates, and we just heard this screaming and children screaming, and everyone running out the exits. And so I ran towards the commotion on to see what was going on, and this bloke walked around the corner, and he had this massive Rambo knife in his hand, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and just, I don't know, if he just wasn't targeting guys, he just didn't go me and just kept walking. And I sort of backed off from that a little bit. And then next minute, that female police officer ran in, and she asked me where he was and what he looked like and what colour shirt he had on. And I told her, I said, the green shirt, and he's up this way. And I saw she was by herself. So we're a bit worried for her. So she started running after the bloke, and we gave chase after the bloke as well with the copper. And we ran up the escalators and then ran through Westfields, all chasing after him. And as we were running along, the guy in the footage, you can see he grabbed a chair. And yeah, we kept running after him. We gained closer to him. And as we got closer to him, the cop just told him to stop. Sorry, he stopped, and the cop said, drop the knife, drop the knife. And he just turned around and was like still and had the knife like that and looked at us. And then just ran straight back at us, like at the police and us. And she just let go, like just shot him 3 times.
A bit over 24 hours now since all that unfolded.
Yeah.
What image sticks with you the most when you're standing here tonight?
Probably him just laying on the ground bleeding out. Yeah. And the flashes of the gun, like when she shot him, it was just crazy. Like the flash hit and he'd hit the ground, like basically at the same time the flashes went off. It all just happened so fast. So.
And what's it like for you to stand here tonight and see this community reaction and see the level of grief right across this city?
It's beautiful to see everyone around and all the flowers and everything, but it's just so sad. Like I can't believe how many people have lost their lives and how many people are injured, and a poor baby in hospital and stuff. Yeah, I'm just shocked, really. Yeah.
Ryan, well, thank you so much for your time tonight, and thank you for your efforts yesterday.
No worries.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Former CIA official warns deadly strike coming to America's power grid. Can you keep your family safe when the lights go?
7 News live from Bondi Junction. We have continuing coverage as our city tries to come to terms with one of the deadliest attacks in recent memory. And we have news just in. The 5th victim of the massacre has been named. She is Prakhriya Dachia. The 55-year-old artist was among 6 people killed in the tragedy. 7 News has caught up with the 2 humble heroes who leapt into action and helped police stop the killer. The pair grabbed a bollard each, acting without fear and very likely saving lives.
A standoff with a suspect who was mid-killing spree.
We tried to catch him, but he was going down the stairs. Then we saw him going down, so we followed him from the top. Tried to maybe like throw the bullet to him, but we couldn't.
Tradies Damien Guru and Silas DePro had just arrived at the Westfield to train at Fitness First when they witnessed people running. They then saw Joel Couchy stabbing random shoppers.
We just think like we need something to catch him.
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, but you cannot just like stay away and not do anything.
They each grabbed a bollard and held him off.
We didn't think. He's like, you cannot feel at that moment, just like adrenaline.
Like, just determined to like kill people.
They hurled the bollards at the stabber, but he slipped away.
The eyes was like empty eyes. It was like he wasn't there.
Damien found another makeshift weapon and they didn't give up. Another bystander, Ryan Bramble, was behind them, the group closing in on a killer. They then guided Officer Amy Scott to the target.
I told her what colour shirt he had on, and she was only by herself, so I wanted to back her up.
She was actually the hero. She did the job.
She told her bosses these selfless men are heroes.
She said, Minister, I just want to say those bystanders that were there as well, they did such a great job.
Today, they, like everyone, are still trying to make sense of the tragedy.
I just still don't understand like why, what's happened.
How do you feel about the police publicly praising the two of you?
Yeah, I feel a bit shy about that, to be honest. Yeah, but yeah, it's good.
While Silas is a permanent resident here, Damien isn't, and his visa expires in July. The 31-year-old loves our country and wants to call Australia home. It's likely after his selfless act, he'll be welcomed with open arms.
I think he definitely deserves it, yeah. He would pass any points test.
I reckon he's earned it. Yeah, they can come stay at my place if he needs.
Humanity at its best. Natasha Swearing, 7 News.
Really? Ain't no more people get hurt. But yeah, y'all, that was just that was sad. That was sad, and it was crazy how he was running around with the whole big old knife out, trying to get people. Like, who does that? Like, that's just something else. That's just something else there. You know, but yeah, again, praise to the family, you know, at the end of the day, he been unalive. So, you know, it ain't like he gotta go to court and people gotta get justice, because it's no more justice after unalivement. So God forgive me what I'm about to say, but he got what he kind of deserved, you know. I don't want to say that, I don't want to be harsh, but at the end of the day, you did this to people, like what you expect, you know. My whole thing is a lot of these people that don't be in their right frame of mind, they still should just stay home and deal with their own self and their own environment. And then they said that he fell over. Why? Like, what was wrong with him? Was he high or something? Somebody gave him something. Somebody drugged him, because he fell, like, you know, while he was walking, like he was drunk or something. Like, I don't know. Something clicked in his head. Only he know. Only him and God knows what was going on in his brain. But that was like, yeah. I don't know. It's a lot. Hey, Sweetco baby. Come on up, baby. Anybody else? The chat is open for anyone. Hey, girl, how you feeling? How's the family?
Oh, she's doing well. Thank you for asking.
That is good. That's good. That is so good to hear.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did stumble around the corner. He fell real hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what made him what he had? Something he come in because just regular walking. Then they said 3 hours later he running around the place stabbing people. So what made him fall out, and what did he have in his system?
You know what? I bet you. Okay, he's a schizophrenic, right? That's number one.
Yeah.
If you getting high on some drugs, allegedly, that could double the impulsiveness. Because he had the tendency there. He had, yep.
But that is crazy because he definitely fell right.
He fell hard. You would think he would have stayed down.
Right. Well, they said after 3 hours, that's what he was doing, trying to, stab people. He must, I don't know, girl. That's just crazy. But that guy, he had a lot of energy too. He was running around that place.
And to get those people, I mean, he really stabbed them. Oh,
Yes.
rest in peace.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And that mom, just imagine what she was going through, and she tried to save her baby. They said she threw the baby, like, get my baby, please. Like, whew, girl, I just can't even imagine seeing something like that, And then he stabbed the baby too. Like, when I seen this yesterday, I was just done. I was done. Like, what? This really happened? Like, I was shocked. I was definitely shocked.
But see, see, that's the thing. See, the parent knew there was something weird because he was living with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So what I say, they should, even if it's a suspicion, they should have reported that's mental health.
Right, and he's off. He off today, and he might be, you got to put, I see what you're saying, like, call somebody and put somebody on awareness that my child is, like, off.
Yes.
Might go out here and hurt something. But, as his parents do, we be like, oh, my child ain't going to do that, and this and the third. But when they go into their little, in their crisis modes, anything can happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, because I have a child that got PTSD, ADHD. He got a lot of different things going on. So it just be scareful sometimes. That's why I try to make sure he take his medicine, even though he's a grown man. But you still have to make sure you take your meds.
Yes, yes.
That's very important. And when he don't take his meds, by he living in here, sometimes I have to go and get him an AP and all of that. You got to go down to the courthouse and do what you got to do. But if I know, like, I need you to be safe in the community and in the daggone house. That's the main part, So
and they double strong, aren't they?
Yes.
Woo.
Girl, shoot, my wall's been broke. All kinds of. Listen, I done been through it. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I said this stuff is for real. This stuff is no joke. And when they get off and stop taking that stuff, it's hard to get them to focus and all of that stuff. Like my son, he be having to go into the hospital and, get back stable and get back right. And, and it's hard because sometimes I be wanting to throw in the towel, but at the end of the day, I know that I can't. Like, that's my child, even though he's an adult. Like, at the end of the day, he still needs some support, you know. And
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
worst thing that you can do is leave a person that have issues like that, like just dead them and I can't deal with it and this and the third, because if they don't have nobody else, it's gonna make the situation a lot worse.
Yes. And you're gonna
You
feel
know?
responsible.
Right.
Oh,
Girl,
that's a
it's
good
just
point.
crazy. I
That's
can't even imagine how his parents felt when they seen him running around chasing people like that. Girl, I probably would have passed out.
This is my
I
that's my
would-
son.
Huh?
Oh, Lord. No, they said, yeah, that's my son.
Right. Just imagine seeing something like that, knowing that that's your child. Girl, I would probably, like I said, I would pass out. Like I wouldn't even know how to take it.
Yes.
You running around looking like a fool, stabbing on people. Oh my God, girl, I'd be so disappointed.
I think they better. They're going to get retaliation. I think they better be incognito.
But you know what? Not even only that. 3 years ago, when he posted talking about he sharpening his knives and all of that, that right there should have been like a red flag also.
Yep.
You know, 3 years ago, like you sharpening knives, he shouldn't even had no knives, period.
Yep.
He said he had like 2 in his bag. He shouldn't have had no kind of weapons. That's crazy though. Then you got
It's funny how he targeted women.
Yeah.
Oh, because you can't get no woman of your own. You going to get angry?
Who wanted to deal with the cray? But he wasn't a bad looking guy.
No.
But you already know, like when you get to talking to this motherfucker, you'll be like, oh, wait a minute. Something ain't right with this motherfucker. You know, like, oh, I got to get the fuck away from him. But he wasn't a bad looking guy. It was just probably when he talk out his mouth, a person can tell like this, he off. He off his holy rocket. Shoot. Girl, like that was just crazy. I'm just tired of seeing this, you know, from different people and different, even women be out here going crazy now and all of that stuff. But what I'm saying is, check yourself in. And then, like, he was at the you see how, like, they said that he was trying to order the food and he couldn't get it together, and it was like, you know, like, and then he left, then came back, and it was just, he was already off from the beginning.
Yeah.
When he left his home, he was already set off, you know.
Maybe he got mad because he fell. That seat to set him off.
Girl, he probably thinks somebody bust him upside his head or something.
Yup.
Wow.
Lord, all right, woo.
Yeah, he probably thought somebody hit him or something and got up like, I'm going to fuck these people up. Because he did look like he fell hard, and then his feet. And just imagine like you falling, you can't even brace yourself. Like, I want to know, how did he fall? But you know, later on they probably going to do like, you know, an toxicologist test on him and make sure that ain't no drugs and stuff was in his system. They definitely going to find out.
Yeah.
They definitely going to test him because he ain't go off like this before. So what set it him off? You know? But that was just crazy. I was like, and it's just like, it's just scareful out here. You know, everything can be going good, and then the next second, somebody chasing you with a blade.
This is funny, but in New York, I saw a video of a person was walking the tracks, and he came off the track running after people.
For what? First of all, why he was down there walking on the tracks?
He was there bare chested, started singing and it caught people attention. And when they look, he's in the track. So when he first saw the people, well, he saw the guy first. He yelled at the guy. He run after people. You see people running all over the place. Can you imagine that you waiting for your train?
Right, and then you just see a crazy person just.
Hey, this crazy person's running after you.
Girl, that's what I'm saying.
It's not a mental illness. It's out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful. It's just all over crazy.
Yep.
And it said that you got to live like this, like you be watching over your shoulder. You just like going outside ain't like going outside like it used to be. You might don't even make it back home.
Yes. And be for stupid shit too.
For something you don't even know what you did.
Yes.
You don't even know this dude. He just running around with a knife trying to stab somebody.
Big ass knife too. My God.
That's insane.
So that means, that means his intention was to kill someone before he left the house then, wherever he was.
No, but also that means he ain't been on his medication.
Yes. Yes.
He couldn't have been on his medication going off like that.
Yeah. Yep.
You ready now?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna make some garlic bread. Can you let Kobe in real quick?
Can I have some garlic bread too?
Yeah, yeah. I made some Alfredo. Yeah. But yeah, girl, I'm like, these people is really losing it. All over the board. Like, I don't understand. That guy, he knew he was crazy when he left their house. And his parents probably knew too, but they probably was scared to say something, you know.
Yep.
The guy, oh my goodness, I'm gonna lie. But he was running around the mall stabbing people. Yeah, he stabbed the whole baby. Killed a couple people. Oh, he went off.
Yeah.
He like, what's going on? Yeah, but girl, hopefully, well, he done, so that won't happen again with him.
Yeah.
You know, but
I'm glad they shot him dead.
And I ain't want to say that and feel bad about it because I was like, I don't really want to say that like I said it, but I mean, like I said, it is what it is. Yes, Sharon, sister. Yes, it was. That shit was crazy, sister. Crazy. That was wrong because, like I said, if his people knew that he was absolutely in his little crisis, they should have said something. They could have probably saved all these people's lives.
Yep.
They shouldn't let him leave out their house like that. And a lot of people's lives wouldn't even been going through this.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
You know, that's crazy. Because you know, I mean, if you know your child and he been already diagnosed with this years ago, you know what it looked like when he ain't have his medication and when he a little bit off.
Yep.
You know personally.
The neighbor said he was knocking on her door.
Yeah, she sure did. And she said when she came to the door, he was like looking crazy, looking all blank. Like, you know, it was like, what you came over here for?
But wait a minute.
He probably didn't even know.
Well, wait a minute. She did open the door. I didn't get that part.
That I think she said when she opened the door, he just had this blank look and like, you know, what the heck you came over here for?
I guess she said, I guess they weren't over there. See, he was knocking on their door and they pretend they weren't home.
Oh.
I think so. I don't know.
I probably would have pretended I wasn't home. because if they've been living there for a long time, now man, when he was in school, he's supposed to got diagnosed, right?
Right.
Because they show his little yearbook picture and all of that stuff. So the neighbors already know that this guy is like cray. Yeah. So you see this person come to your door, she probably was like scared, like don't answer that door.
Yeah, I think she's in the after door.
Turn the light off. Don't you answer that door, God damn it. But that's what I'm saying. They knew something was wrong with him. Before it even got to that limit, they probably could have helped them or stopped it from all of these people, innocent people, getting hurt. But you already know, like, I don't know, shoot. I'd be like, shoot, I'm calling all the people. Fuck that. Because I'm for your safety, mine, everybody else's too. Why would I let you go out in the, you know what I'm saying, now what if somebody else besides the police would have had the gun and shot that man?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Then it really would have been on them. They'd have been in trouble and all of that. Like, the man had a chair and all of that. I was like, why he got a chair? But I guess he was going
he saw the police woman by herself. So he
right.
That's why he came with the chair.
But the police got a gun, so I mean, well,
no, but I guess
he probably wanted to just have something just in case he had to use it. I can feel that. You ain't gotta get ready. You already ready. Because they will stick that nigga with this chair with the legs.
You gonna
get that's the first, just be like, get back. Shoot. I'm trying to tell you. Oh man. But this is just another person that just went off. I just don't like how they just be targeting people that is innocent. That's my only big thing.
Yes.
And then you did it was mostly women because I think he had something against women.
Yep.
He probably didn't like us. I don't know, but that was cray. I think that was one for the books. He went hard. He ain't even have a gun, because that's what they be doing there. They usually have guns. He had a whole blade, like, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh. And they said he liked it now, so he probably had a collection.
He did.
Wow.
He even looked like. Do you remember that they showed a picture of him when he was young?
On the yearbook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't look right then.
He didn't.
He probably was denying girlfriends back then and relish,
Oh, yeah. Poor baby. But I'm telling you, because he probably was awkward in school.
Yes, he looked awkward. That's right.
Yep. Yeah, he just looked like he didn't fit in.
Yep.
And he probably didn't even know how to hold a good conversation or nothing. And people probably label him as weird. You know how they be like, oh, he's weird.
Yeah. It's funny how when we were growing up, well, I'm older, a little older than you. When we were growing up, there'd be some weird people.
All the time.
They adopt, they didn't go
all
around.
The time.
Huh? What do you say?
But I don't know. I don't know. Our weird was kind of different though. I don't know. Cause I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. But the weird was like, they stay to themselves and stuff like that. They ain't really, want
Yeah.
to be apart. Like, it was just, and we'd be like, oh, they weird because they stay to themselves, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. He probably didn't have no friends.
Mass shooting.
And they said, but they did say that he was kind of estranged from his parents.
Yes.
So they probably were only friends. And that's why I said they probably gave up on him. Like they tired of dealing with his mess. They probably had to deal with that mess for years, and it gets stressful. It gets you to the point that you do want to be like, F it, but that's still your child. You brought him in this world, and you still should give him some love, show him something. Because stuff like this happen.
Yes. Yes.
And you still got to show them love, regardless of however they are in life. And then I don't know what happened to your wrench, but I gave it back, and I see you changed it.
Man, she took my wrench. I guess I asked you.
I don't know what happened. Because I ain't been on here since the other day when I talked to you. Yeah. But when I seen you text, because at first I was like, I thought you was a fake one. I ain't even gonna lie. Because I ain't see your wrench. And then I was like, you changed your little picture. So I'm like, I don't know. So then when I had to go, look at your
IP.
Yeah. So I was like, all right. So I was like, I don't know what happened to the wrench though, but I gave it big.
I'm looking at it, I said something looked different. And the funny thing, I didn't notice it right away until it said on top every time I sign in. It said, oh, the moderator could do this, could do that.
Right.
Oh, I see my wrench. I said, okay.
No, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened from the last time, but I seen that it was gone. But you definitely got it back, bro. You already know. I don't know what happened, like I said, but you definitely got it back. So you good, sweetheart. Like you ain't did that to me. Like, we was cool, I'm glad that you back and everything. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like it's terrible out here. Yeah.
I remember when I was in school. And there was an older gentleman, because I was like 20 something. He was like 20, 25 years older than me. So he had gave me some old books. And in one of those books, it tells like the future a little bit. Like a premonition. And it said it has like the state of men, like superhuman. I can't remember precisely, but one category was human, then it said subhuman, and then it said beast.
Oh.
He said, I will not be around, but you will be around. He said that humanity going to sink low. You're going to see things you never seen before. And he surely was right. And that was in 1990 something. No, I don't know.
We is definitely seeing things that we have never seen before.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. The aliens, they even coming closer. They want to be a part of us. Yeah, let us in for real. They is not hiding no more. They coming out.
Bitch, I'm here. What are you gonna do about it?
Girl, as long as they don't bother me, I ain't bothering them. That's all I can say. They popping out in malls too. What the heck? I ain't going to a mall. The malls are out for me. I'm done with the malls. Girl, I'm like, I don't know. And then the government is trying to hide so much stuff. And it's just so much that's coming out now, So, I mean, everything is going to be exposed eventually.
Yes.
You know, it's
Yes.
no more hiding it. It's no more faking it.
And
It's
karma is coming back to the people that deserve it.
exactly. So, just you got to be open for anything and everything because stuff is blowing your mind these days. The lady and her son, they up there incorporating like little girls that like be having like problems and stuff, and they got the nerve to be trafficking them, selling the girl. I'm like, you know what? It's really getting out of control.
I'm sorry. I'm not up on. There's a. Say that again.
All right, so it's this lady that was a teacher at this school. So you know how it be like young girls that's like trouble, teenage girls, they're trouble, at home, or they don't want to listen and all of that stuff. So she was basically call herself helping these girls, but she was bringing them to her house, and she had a teenage son, and he would help traffic or sell these girls.
Mm-hmm.
Now the mother and the son, they just got charged the other day. I want to dig deep into that too because she just messed up her whole career. Her son ain't have a career. Like I'm like, this is just it's everything is just out of whack.
She's been doing that for years. She just got caught.
Oh,
see? Yeah, no, she's been doing that for years. She just got caught.
Girl, I don't want to be part of none of that mess. Cause you doing sex trafficking, that's fucking with the feds. You going down. I ain't doing no drug trafficking, sex trafficking. They can have it. Diddy going down. Everybody.
When I was going through the stuff with my honey, I finally looked at the news and see Diddy is in trouble. I said, he finally got caught. Finally.
Girl, he been in trouble for like 2-3 months since Cassie, since he gave Cassie that money, and then that boy Rob that he supposed to allegedly raped or drugged him. He telling because he was pissed about his booty getting touched. Yes, he is. Oh, he's taking it all the way there. He took the wrong booty. Diddy done took the wrong booty.
Yes.
That boy ain't playing. He got the feds involved and all of that. He is not playing, baby. That's the wrong ace. That was the wrong ace.
It's a trail of things that happening that lined up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And
yes,
I hope I think he has something to do with Kim Porter death, allegedly.
Definitely. I heard that they was gonna reopen that too.
They will. I hope they will.
We will be definitely seeing that in the making if they do, but Diddy, he can't hide no more.
I couldn't believe he raised his son to be just like him.
Yeah, because he's supposed to do something to a girl on the yacht too.
Oh, geez, what a terrible. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Maybe he suffered his fate just like Epstein.
Man, you can't be like your daddy though. I wouldn't even want to be like, if that was my dad, I would definitely not want to even be like, I wouldn't even want to take part in none of that activity.
It all depends how he grew him. Maybe from a baby, from a pamper.
Right.
You don't know better. Right? Maybe. I don't know.
Girl, he probably did it to his kids too.
You never know.
I know, right? That's just so sad. It's just so sad. Diddy is he ain't getting out of this one though. That's one thing I do know. He is not getting out of this. Ain't no way.
You getting that garlic bread?
You gotta let my know, you know, hey, nigga just don't know. Yeah, nigga that about you, look. Yeah, he going down. I'm trying to do this real quick. Baby. Yes, sir. Yeah, so anybody else have anything to add to the conversation before I get up out of here?
I saw it, Sharon. Is she still around?
I don't know. Probably not, because I'm down to 2. She probably got off too. Yeah. That's my sister. She's still learning how to work it. She probably don't even know how to hit the link yet, but I'm gonna show her one of these days. Yeah. But at least she got that part, because she couldn't get that part at first. So it's step by step, you know. Yeah. But yeah, we need some new subscribers. Can we get some new ones today? Hit the like button.
So, do you work out? Let me look at your description. Let me see. No, I guess you don't have a description.
No, I don't have no description. You know what? I don't even know how to do mine. I think I gotta edit it or something. I never even put in a description, but I'm gonna have to figure out, because I want the page to be like open for everybody. Like we talk about different things. I didn't want to just be like, you know, have my stuff on no Jaguar, because that's not it's way other things besides her, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so I just want my thing to be like an open panel. We talk about anything. That's why I be Xing some of the subscribers for new ideas or what's new or what should I talk about and this, that, and the third, because we all have something that we might want to talk about, you know. So, you know, that's why I'd be like, just let me know or put it in the you know, however. Just get it to me or get it out there, because I'm just here for everybody and I just want free thinkers. I'm not, you know, some of these people just be like weird because you be mad because somebody messed with this content creator. You be mad because I'm like, at the end of the day, you grown. Like you can
Go
be myself. I mean, if I don't, my situation, if you don't deal with that person, that's between y'all.
Yeah.
But I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't have not a damn thing to do with that. So don't get mad if you see me in somebody else's chat or you see me doing something now. Because I mean, I'm not talking about you. I'm not going against you. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like people just be weird. Now that's weird. This is not a cult. This is YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
I guess they got clicks on YouTube also, I guess.
They do. And I mean, I just want to, like I said, I like everybody, but I'm not into all of that click stuff. You know, I'm building my channel by myself. You know, I mean, I'm doing what I can do by myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't need nobody to feel like I own them or they own me and all of this stuff. And oh, I gave you subscribers and nope.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just going to make it from the ground up. It's going to take a while, but hey, you know, at least I know I did it from my own hard work.
So you know what I'm thinking? Maybe I don't know. Maybe in you will have a description, and maybe you just put in some keywords. Just test it out and see if you attract more people to your channel.
Okay, so in my description, put like come on everybody, I don't know.
No, like what people was you were putting keywords like what would they search for? So yeah, so I have
Okay, see, okay, you teaching me. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like, do you would put in like a basically like what is hot, whatever is hot and stuff, and when somebody gets search something, I'll probably like pop up on there.
Like how will you search? Like how you search for other stuff from YouTube? You will type in some keywords in the search box, right?
Yeah.
So put that in the description, but all the way at the end. You will say for this one, what happened in Australia is sad. Then you have a brief sentence of what happened. Then
Yeah, I did put some stuff in there. I did. I basically
Oh, I do. I see it. Like I think in the description you say fatal situation mass stabbing. That was in the description.
Yeah.
Okay, so then just add, how you say, enter, and type in stabbing at Australia. Because that would be the keyword, and that will attract more people. I would think.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's what I'm talking about. Hey.
Because I tried tags. They say tags, but it don't attract a lot of people.
Yeah, and they were saying what is it? Hashtags and all of that.
I have so many hashtags. I ain't do a damn thing for me.
Yeah, but it's like yeah, right. It's all in the same. People go and watch what they want to watch,
Yeah.
Especially, if it's hot, it's going down, saying, But yeah, I just like to talk about a little bit everything though. I know my channel on the beach is one thing. Like
No,
sometimes
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
no, I know what you're saying, babe. But just I want to be relatable to everybody.
Yeah.
To the older ones, halfway young, halfway old, whatever. The older biddies. It's like, no.
I'm the older biddy.
How old are you?
61.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Girl, you look like you was in your 40s when you came up the other day.
Well.
Oh my God, get out of here.
Yep. I know a lot of people think I'm in my 40s. I don't tell them nothing.
Yeah. You look good to be 60 daggone one. I wouldn't have never thought.
Thank you.
Hell no. 61. Dang, y'all, you know what they say, black don't crack. So
that's right. I don't have.
I hope I be still looking damn good when I turn 61. If I make it by the grace of God,
Shit, would
yeah.
you I'm hoping I'm making 62. Oh shoot.
You will. Yeah. So when your friend come home, when she come home?
Now here's the thing. I do not know, but I have a funny feeling it will be 2 weeks from now because of her insurance.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping.
Yeah. Okay.
It's time for her to be home. She hasn't been home for over 33 days, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't want her to forget home.
Right. That's a little piece of change right there.
Yeah. Create some type of new stimulus to her brain or something. That's depression. That's very it's I don't know how to say it. Because it's only like 30 minutes of therapy, and the rest she's just there. What's that?
Yeah. But like when she come home, she can get therapy at home too. So
yeah.
And not only that, you can be able to make her do more mobile things also, you know.
I make her do it when she's in the hospital because it doesn't
Right,
make
right.
sense to be immobile for so many hours.
I know, right?
I
Because
I
they got other patients and all of that stuff, girl. You know, I know. It's like, ugh.
I push her. I push her.
Yeah. And you have to. And she need that. She definitely gonna need that because that's what's gonna help her the most. Because
Yeah.
guess what? When the people gone,
it's only you and me.
Exactly. And
Move.
she gonna need that. She gonna need that
Yep.
to help her. Basically, it's motivation.
Yep.
You know. So yeah, you just stick in there, man. It's gonna be hard, but you just stick in there with her.
I will.
You know?
I have to.
Yeah.
Like you said, is who's going to take care of your son? But
Right. Exactly. Pretty much.
you know the situation. So I know the
Mhm.
situation with her.
Right, right.
So she needs that. So I'll be pushing her.
I know that's right. You sound like you very positive, you know. So you sound like you got it, you know. You just, yeah, man. But like I said, it's gonna be stressful sometimes. It ain't gonna be easy.
Nope.
I can tell you that. But just don't give up, you know.
No, I don't. She had the first stroke in October of last year. I've been taking care of her 24/7 since.
Oh.
The only difference was she had. Oh, I could hear myself. Oh Lord.
That's me. I just took my thing out.
Oh, okay.
I'm turning it down some. All right, that's better.
Yeah, that's better. So when she had the second stroke, it was worse because the first one, she was able to move around. She was able to speak. I feel that she was moving too fast for me. I think she should have took it easy. So the 4th month, she thought she was in the clear. I did not feel that way. I think she should take it easy until the 6th month.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think she had overworked herself that morning. That's what I believe. So
Right.
when she come home this time, now I got a little more control and make it steady. Because she can't, she lost, her speech. And she lost mobility on the right side.
Oh.
So the right leg is moving a little bit better. The right arm is moving less. But I was told that would be the last thing to, come together.
Oh,
So that's
man.
normal when a person had that type of stroke.
Right.
I'm ready for her to come home because she won't
Dang,
have that
girl.
stimulus. She'll see the cats. She wanna start remembering things. I'm hoping.
Oh man. So she got like early dementia?
I would have thought that, but no, it's the result of that stroke. And what I found weird though, like she will, like, if you try to teach her something, like say the counting, say like you count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you go to the alphabet. She still go back to the counting.
Oh.
So it's like a scratch record. Keep repeating back, what you learned before.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got your work cut out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But dude, she can come through. It's just that therapy, like you gotta be consistent.
Yes.
Like you said, like you working with her, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
Too, 'cause it ain't like you only just getting they little couple little minutes,
Yeah.
which is really not enough.
No, it's not.
You know it's not enough.
Nope, it's not enough. And the speech, oh, it's barely none. Like maybe the most 10 minutes, and it's not happening every day. They feel they are, but I know better because the other place, the other rehab gave her an hour every day from Monday through Friday, and they get less.
Shoot, when my son had this little accident, them motherfuckers kept on telling me, oh, the therapy sessions, like we finished, because he did like one therapy for like a year, then another 160. Every time they tell me it's enough, girl, we go to a whole nother place. Because at the end of the day, they was telling me he wasn't going to walk and all of this stuff. Girl, my son doing everything they say he wasn't going to do.
Yeah.
He doing.
Yeah.
He doing, I kept pushing it. Y'all not gonna tell me that this is not. My son can barely fucking walk. He needs some more. Well, no, because it's not gonna help. Yes, it is. And he was young, girl. He was like fucking 9 when this happened. So no. And like I kept on telling them, if you set and don't use it, you're gonna lose it.
Yes.
You're still growing. So, your bones still growing. If you're not working them out, listening to what these people saying, you ain't gonna be nothing but a vegetable. You gonna get up, you gonna move it, you gonna work it. Oh my, it hurt, girl. I had to push my baby to that.
Yeah. She said the same thing. Ooh, it hurt her. I said, well, it hurt worse if you don't use it.
You better know it. And not only that, see, they want us to give up.
Yes.
It seems like the doctors and stuff, they just don't have. I don't know.
They want to make money.
Pretty much.
There's
Right.
more.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
And there's more to it, but I cannot say.
Right.
There's more to it. That's why I want her home.
And not only that, that's why you gotta put me down. You gotta put me deep with the more to it is and stuff. You feel me?
Yeah, there's more to it, but I
I know you can't say on here, but that's what I'm saying.
So I told her the situation. I had to repeat like 4 or 5 times because I said, wait a minute, these people are playing me. I said, oh no, it's all about money game.
That's what because they say if they can keep you sick and you gotta keep on coming back.
That's right. That's right.
Instead of curving the situation.
Yep.
Especially when you have the means to cure some of this stuff that's going on out here.
Yep. And I had to check myself. I said, well, listen, I was taking care of her. I do have my moments where I get frustrated. But I walk away and come back.
Of course, this stuff is hard. It's hard, and you gotta have patience. Oh man. And then you gotta realize a lot of these people, they got jobs that they don't like doing it. They don't like dealing with the people. Girl, my son used to be shitty and all of that. And yeah, I used to say motherfucker something. They get an attitude when you say something. Bitch, this is your job.
Yes.
Why is you having an attitude for? He shouldn't be fucking sitting here shitty.
Yep. Oh
they
boy.
hate when we say something. But if y'all was doing what y'all was supposed to be doing, somebody shouldn't be having to be saying anything.
Yep. And they don't like when you're being proactive. Ask questions.
Yeah. Yep. Right.
Yeah, we give her. Hey. What's that for?
Like that, she's so nosy. No, I want to know what you giving them before it be a situation.
Yeah, I come there except Sunday, except today. I needed a break. I'm there every day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm
Andre!
there.
Andre! Here! Yeah, girl, they just be, I don't understand these people just be like, oh, she doing too much. That's the first thing they say. She doing too much. No, I'm not doing enough.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I said, you know what? Because they said that it may be cut off, and maybe you want this and want that. I said, you know what? Cut them off. She's better now than she was before, and she will be better when she get home.
I
Because
know that's right.
being there could depress people. Because she's an active person.
Oh, okay.
You know, she'll be walking around one way or the other.
Yes, honey.
So I'm going for the 19th.
Oh, so I have to come home?
Yep.
That's right around the corner.
Yep.
Well, I'm about to head up out of here.
All right now.
I'm about to eat and get myself together for this week, for tomorrow. Shoot.
Well, Mitzi, it's nice talking to you.
Get myself ready for work and everything. And thank you for coming through as usual.
No problem.
Like I said, put hi in the chat real quick. Let me see.
All right.
So I can make sure the wrench back up.
Oh, there I go. That's my wrench.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what the world happened. But when I seen that, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's somebody, what they call them, trolls. Girl, because it be crazy.
So what are trolls? It's not just those people who try to start trouble in
Devil trolls, they be making like fake accounts and come through your chat and say different stuff. Like, girl, it's just a mess.
Cause trouble. I have seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, that energy. Woo.
Uh-huh. But yep. They just, I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't really be caring about the trolls, but I just wanted to make sure that it was you and, not somebody else that I was going to give a wrench back to, because I was like, oh, she gave her wrench up? I thought you gave it back. Like, shit.
I said something's different, but I couldn't figure out what was different. Then I said, oh, my wrench. She took my wrench. Maybe I said the wrong question, asked the wrong question.
No, you ain't said nothing. Even if you did, I don't even care. Like, again, I don't even care. Like, as long as you ain't disrespect me or my family, I'm good. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what happened. Like I said, the last time I was on here, 3 days ago or something. And I ain't been big on. Oh, and you know what, too? The StreamYard was messed up. That's another reason why I wouldn't even let me get on. Because remember, I was supposed to come on the next day.
Yeah.
And then if you look at my YouTube page, I got all of these upcomings and all of this stuff, and I can't even erase them. I'm like, I don't know. So it might have been with that StreamYard and this YouTube stuff. It might have knocked my wrenches off. I don't know.
That's
but
right.
But they was messing up.
I saw you at 4:30, 6 o'clock, 6:15.
Yeah, it was, girl, and I can't even erase that mess.
I click on
Yeah. So I guess because it was giving me problems when I got on to today. It kept on saying either wait for StreamYard or close out. So I kept on pushing wait. So it got back together. It ain't pop up yet. So but yeah, tomorrow while I'm at work, I'm gonna try to erase that stuff out of there. I tried earlier today, but it still won't let me erase it. So I don't know. Don't ask me, girl. Like I said, I'm still new to this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be true to this, but I don't know. I'm still learning. So, I don't know. I'm gonna get it done one day.
You got 300. You have 341 subscribers, so you're doing good. You're doing well.
Yeah, honey. I am climbing up. So. That's right. I want to get some more. I was to get my little 500. We got to have a party up in here. Hey, yeah. But I like this for the most part because this is like it's like therapy for my own self,
Yeah.
Because I definitely need it. And then you meet different people that's going through sometimes the same thing or different things and stuff like that. It's cool. I like it kind of. It's like Facebook but better.
Yes.
You can like interact a little more on here, I think.
I appreciate you letting me out, letting me express myself. I appreciate it very much.
Oh yeah, definitely, honey. Listen, I don't want you to be like dude in that mode. I don't want to see Sweet Coat on the So yes, if this help, let it out. It's better out than in. You hear me?
Yep, that's true.
But believe me, I know, honey. That's why I said it's like therapy, and it's fun. It's cool. We can joke, we can laugh. Probably cry sometimes. We don't know, because stuff is getting hectic, and it's going to be some real serious discussions on here sometimes. So
yeah.
That's why I said because we all got a little cray in us.
Well, I know I got a little crack.
I know. Girl, me too. So but I ain't trying to let it get that bad to to where he took it to. That's when that's what I'm saying. Because he probably didn't have nobody. And like I said, his friends probably gave up on him. He should have got a YouTube page. He did have Facebook, but he should have got a YouTube page and started talking to people, getting it out. Because every little bit helps,
Yep.
Go punch a bag or something, It's different ways to cope with the stress because these times is hard.
Yes.
But yeah. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow if you come out and play.
What time? Probably after 6, huh?
Yeah, after 6. After 5, 6. Yeah, because I get off at 5, so about after 6.
Is that Eastern time? Central?
Is it Eastern for me? I think it's Eastern, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. So we in the same.
Well, just make sure you turn your notification on.
Well, yeah.
That way, you should get your.
Well, I do got it on the TV. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. So you have a good night tonight. Make sure you say a prayer for me and everyone.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I'll be seeing you tomorrow, hopefully, and hopefully everything go good when you visit your lady tomorrow. And hopefully she'll be on here soon. I could get a chance to talk to her also.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
was saying, you ain't gonna understand her, but
Right.
yeah. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Thank you, girl. You crazy. Thank you so much for coming through, though, boo.
All right.
All right. Good night, baby. Be
Good night.
safe.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe for us. And I'll see y'all guys later. Everybody stay safe.